Welcome to my channel. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe.
We only think when confronted with a problem. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience. Failure is instructive. The person who really thinks learns quite as much from his failures as from his successes. Give the pupils something to do, not something to learn, and the doing is of such a nature as to demand thinking. Learning naturally results. We're all instructors to realize that the quality of mental process, not the production of correct answers, is the measure of educative growth. Something hardly less than a revolution in teaching would be worked. There's all the difference in the world between having something to say and having to say something. Education is a social process. Education is growth. Education is not preparation for life, but is life itself. To find out what one is fitted to do, and to secure an opportunity to do it, is the key to happiness. Scientific principles and laws do not lie on the surface of nature. They are hidden, and must be wrested from nature by an active and elaborate technique of inquiry. The path of least resistance and least trouble is a mental rut already made. It requires troublesome work to undertake the alteration of old beliefs. The good man is the man who, no matter how morally unworthy he has been, is moving to become better. We always live at the time we live and not at some other time, and only by extracting at each present time the full meaning of each present experience are we prepared for doing the same thing in the future. Insecurity cuts deeper and extends more widely than bare unemployment. Fear of loss of work, dread of the oncoming of old age, create anxiety and eat into self-respect in a way that impairs personal dignity. 40 years spent in wandering in a wilderness like that of the present is not the sad fate unless one attempts to make himself believe that the wilderness is after all itself the promised land. The ultimate function of literature is to appreciate the world, sometimes indignantly, sometimes sorrowfully, but best of all to praise, when it is luckily possible. Collateral learning in the way of formation of enduring attitudes, of likes and dislikes, may be and often is much more important than the spelling lesson or lesson in geography or history that is learned. The two limits of every unit of thinking are a perplexed, troubled, or confused situation at the beginning, and a cleared up, unified, resolved situation at the close. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. Education, therefore, is a process of living and not a preparation for future living. Except in dealing with commonplaces and catchphrases one has to assimilate, imaginatively, something of another's experience in order to tell him intelligently of one's own experience.
Thank you for watching.